Hey y'all, so this week's message for all of us is pretty much talking about compassion and a few other things. So the first thing that came up is compassion. Like, we are in a time where we really need to have compassion for other people besides our circle of friends who we know, our family. It's the people that's in these supermarkets that are working, that have a nasty attitude. It's the homeless people that are outside that's asking for money. It's just the people we work with. It's time to really just be kind and have compassion for people, because we don't know what people have been through. We haven't walked in their shoes, and we would want somebody to be compassionate to us. So we just need to be mindful, raise our vibration when it comes to being kind, being compassionate. Some of us may have the attitude of, we see a homeless person and we say, oh, I'm not giving them my money because I don't want them to use no drugs, or I don't want them to be drinking. No, that's not what it's about. When you're being kind, you're just offering something great to a person, something with no attachment. It's just you doing. You have no control over what a person is going to do, or a homeless person, what a homeless person is going to do once you give them your money. You cannot try to dictate or control. It's like, if you're going to do an act of kindness, then just do that act of kindness. You don't have to worry about, oh, what this person is going to do, and try to dictate and control a situation that you really have no control over. So the act of kindness is just you doing something from the heart, from, a good space, from a higher space. So we just need to be mindful about that. And what I also got from this is, some of us just offer compassion a lot and may feel like we're being kind and we're giving, and sometimes we get hurt in the midst. So continue to be who you are, because if you are a compassionate person, you don't want to change that based off of another person's actions, what a person has did to you, how a person has made you feel. Because if you do that, then that's pretty much you dishonoring yourself. You're just dishonoring yourself, pretty much. It's like, you can't change who you are based off of what other people are doing to you, or what they have done to you. If you are a kind person, if you are compassionate, then continue to be that. Don't let other people's actions dictate and change who you are. Continue to honor yourself, because the moment you change and say, I'm not being kind, I'm not being nice, you're dishonoring yourself. It's a dishonor to who you are. So continue to be compassionate if you are compassionate. And if you are not, and you have struggled with being compassionate, now is the time for you to just learn to just work through your heart and just do things without having to have a reason on why you have to do it. And also, we have new beginnings. So new beginnings came up for us. Some of us may be in a space of just wanting to start new. New beginnings are happening for us. It's time for us to really just, take that leap into the unknown, have the courage, have the strength to really go through with whatever you're starting new. If you just really feel like you're ready for something new. New beginnings are happening, taking place. Some of us may be feeling scared about these new beginnings, and this is just a reminder that there's nothing to fear. Just embrace the unknown of this new beginning that's taking place in your life, because it's for the greater good. It's for, your dreams to come true. Whatever it is that you're working on, new beginnings is, it's important because it helps you with your growth. So don't be afraid of these new beginnings that's taking place in your life. Embrace them. Pay attention to the signs, especially maybe some of us haven't, started that new beginning, and we just still at a standstill. Pay attention to the signs so you can know when to move, when to take the leap. You'll know when the time is right, pretty much, if you're thinking about stepping into this new beginning. Also, we have creativity. So some of us need to, tap into our creative mind, pretty much. Maybe some of us have been just on our logical, practical side, and it's time to really just start expressing ourselves, doing more things that bring joy and fun and laughter to our lives. So everything doesn't have to be serious and logic. It's time to unleash this creativity that's inside of us. You know, it's time to get into the right side of our minds. This is where the creative juice start flowing. This is where all the creativity is at. So if you've been the type of person who's just been, you know, on your left side and just thinking logical and, you know, practical, now is the time to tap into things that you may have always wanted to do, such as, you know, music, maybe writing, maybe, you know, gardening, whatever, you know, photography. All of these things are creative. So you want to make sure that you are doing something creative, because that can allow you to feel good, feel happy, bring out, you know, the good in you, pretty much, and the things that you may have always wanted to do. So tap into creativity. Also, we have rebirth. So rebirth, y'all, this is pretty much talking about transition and transformation. So some of us are in the space of a rebirth right now. I know for me, I've been through several rebirths, and you know, sometimes they're painful, sometimes they're beautiful. But if you are going through a space of transition or transformation, I just encourage you to continue to move through it. Continue to move through this rebirth and this transition. It may not be easy, but it's for the greater good. It's for you to become your best self, and it's for your personal growth. So continue to, you know, explore how you're feeling with this transition that you're going through. You know, a lot of things could be taking place. It could be you transitioning from friends, family, you know, whatever it is, or just transforming into your higher self, your best self, and you're just leaving a lot of things behind. And so sometimes it can be painful, but just know that you can get through this rebirth, this transformation. You know, they always usually feel alone when you're going through a rebirth or a transformation, but whether you feel alone or not, just know that you're good. You're good. This rebirth is going to take you to the next level. And our last message is pretty much time out. So some of us need to take a time out, especially if we've been busy just working. We haven't had time to ourselves. We're always on go. We just haven't had time to chill and relax. Now is the time to just take this time out for yourself. You know, whether you need to just get a massage, soak in a tub, go for a walk, you know, because I definitely needed a time out for me. Like, I just needed a time out. But if you just feel like you've been busy, on go, stressed out, kind of burnt out, now is your moment, your time to just, you know, rest. Take that time out. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Just focus on you and taking that time to restore your body, restore your mind, whatever it is that you may need to do in order to get yourself back up and on track and to feel energized. Because some of us may be feeling, you know, tired, depleted, stressed. But now is the time to just take care of us and work on us. Last but not least, this is a mindful message. It says, do a body scan, check in to see how each part of your body feels. So this goes right back to the time out. If you've been feeling like burnt out and just haven't been paying attention to yourself lately, now is the time to do a full body scan. You know, how is your heart feeling? How is your stomach, your gut feeling? You know, your arms, you know, how is your mind, everything. Just do a full body scan and check in with yourself. And if something isn't feeling right, then, you know, make that doctor's appointment. Go to the doctors, get checked out, see what's going on with yourself. You know, maybe some of us need some energy work done on our body. You know, Reiki, get some Reiki done where, you know, it's dealing with the energy. So that is pretty much our message, y'all. We just need to take it one day at a time and everything will be good. So this week we got some great things to do, you know, get into our creative bag, take that time out, you know, experience that rebirth and these new beginnings that are taking place, and have compassion. So see y'all soon. Peace.